Mr. President, this Toomey Vitter amendment is the Full Faith and Credit Act, a concept which has been discussed for several weeks prior to this week. But it is very timely as we're all rightly focused on the spending and debt issue with the Thursday deadline coming up. Mr. President, no one that I know of wants the government to be shut down in any way, shape, or form. No one that I know of wants any massive, significant disruption. But lots of people that I know of, including in Louisiana, want us to change business as usual here in Washington, starting with spending and debt. And this Full Faith and Credit Amendment is an important step in that regard. Mr. President, because of the time limitations in front of us before we move to other pending business at 4:30, I will agree to come back at a later time to fully lay out this Toomey Vitter amendment, as well as a second-degree Vitter amendment, which I will be advancing with regard to Social Security. But it is very important to have this pending, to put it on the floor, to start this debate with vigor about spending and debt, changing the fiscal policy of this country so we get on a more sustainable path. There's only one thing certain about this debate, Mr. President, and that is if we don't change the fiscal path we're on, it will lead to an economic disaster, an absolute economic disaster. So I urge us to debate these important proposals immediately, well before the Thursday deadline, and come to a strong, positive resolution. I'll be back on the floor soon with Senator Toomey to fully explain this, as well as the Vitter second-degree amendment. With that, Mr. President, I yield the floor.